Potatoes are friends, and today we're going to show you how to make epic cheesy vegan burritos. Let's go. Alright, so let's get started with our potatoes. We are using russets here, but it really doesn't matter which ones you use. You can use sweet potatoes, red potatoes, Yukon potatoes. We're not really picky with the potato, but what we are picky about is how we're going to cut them. So you can leave the skin on if you prefer. We prefer to take it off, so that's what we're going to do here, but that is completely optional as well. Whether or not you are eating your potato skins, make sure that you wash your potatoes first, but also pick out any of the bad pieces of your potato skins. If you are, for a zero waste tip, you can just toss all of these inside of some oil, let it fry for about 2 to 3 minutes, and then take them out, sprinkle a little bit of salt on them, and they will taste like the best potato chips that you've ever had. So what we are worried about is the size that we cut them. You want to cut them pretty small. We do them about this size, and that's for 2 reasons. 1, you want them to be small because they are bite-sized, but 2, we're also trying to make this a 30-minute meal, and cutting them small will make sure that they cook very quickly within that 30-minute time frame. At this point, you want to put all of your potatoes into a bowl, and then we're going to add some olive oil and taco seasoning to our bowl and toss those together. All right, add all your potatoes to your baking sheet, and then you are just going to make those into a single layer as possible, and then we are going to bake these until they are nice, roasted, and soft. Feel free to switch up the seasonings. If you don't want taco seasoning, you could do like a barbecue seasoning, or maybe any of the Trader Joe's blends like the Green Goddess one or something like that. Feel free to get creative and switch it up as you desire. While that is in the oven, we are going to start making our rice. We are making a cilantro lime rice because that is what we like to make. We are going to be using a basmati rice. Again, that is a personal preference, but you can use whatever rice you want. We are trying to keep this under 30 minutes, so keep that in mind. Depending on which rice you use, it may shorten or lengthen that time. So we have rinsed and drained our rice. We are going to add it into our pot and then stir that together for about 2 to 3 minutes. We want to get this nice and toasty, but make sure you are stirring it so that it does not burn. Now we're going to add in our vegetable broth, salt, pepper, and bay leaves. Just stir that together, and then you're gonna bring it to a boil. Once boiling, you wanna turn it down to simmer, add your lid, and cook your rice according to your package instructions. Now for our cheese sauce. We, at this point, have a cashew queso, a simple cheese sauce, and a nacho cheese, so take your pick. We have videos for every single one of those. Unlike many vegan cheese sauces that use potatoes and carrots or cashews, we don't prefer to use either one of those, even though we do have a really amazing cashew queso. We do that because we want our recipes to be allergen friendly, also because cashews are really expensive no matter where you live. And then also, we just don't really prefer the carrots and potato variety of things that most vegan recipes call for. So what's a girl to do if you're not using carrots and potatoes and you're not using cashews? We prefer to use butter beans. They are just mature lima beans, but they're not green, and they're also creamier and have a butter-like flavor. So we like to add those into all of our cheese recipes. All right, so once you have all of your cheese sauce ingredients in here, you are just going to add your lid, blend this for about 5 minutes, and you will have the creamiest cheese sauce ever. All right, so once your rice is done, you can remove your lid, and you're just going to remove your bay leaves and then fluff this up with a fork. Now we're going to zest in half of our lime. And then we're just going to add in juice from both our lemon and our lime. And then we're gonna add in our chopped cilantro and stir this together one more time. Just make sure everything is very well combined, and you stir everything so those juices that have now gone to the bottom really get mixed in there. now you have your cooked rice, you have your roasted potatoes, and you have your creamy nacho cheese sauce, as well as you need to grab some flour burritos, and you just combine everything together and dinner is done. Definitely make sure that you serve this with more of that cheese sauce on the side, and dinner is done in 30 minutes and it is so good. Enjoy.